Hello everyone, and welcome back to Howling Hoosier Outdoors. So, currently out on the Grub Ridge Trail out in Charles Dean, Hoosier National Forest, and stopped to take a fiver and figured I'd do this quick video. I had a gentleman reach out to me. First off, this is the first time anyone's reached out to me due to my YouTube channel, so I greatly appreciate that. But I had recently had a gentleman reach out to me asking, you know, to paraphrase everything, hey, I want to go hiking, I want to go backpacking, but I'm scared to be alone in the woods at night. What can I do? And I'm going to let y'all know a little bit of secret. I'm scared every time I'm alone in the woods at night, too. It is, it is a very rational thing to, you got three phobias you're working off of: being in an unfamiliar environment, the dark, and then isolation, being alone. There's a reason I switched to using a tarp shelter. It's so that way I can quickly look out and see whatever boogeyman's making that noise at that moment. There's squirrels and chipmunks running through the leaves. They sound just like another human. And so I definitely understand that fear and that, that concern, especially when you're, especially if you're new and inexperienced. And historically, there's an individual who told me you can always tell how experienced someone is by how well they sleep in the woods. And I used to take that as gospel. And the more time I spent out in the woods, still had problems sleeping at night. The more, so, all right, time for another hiking trip. Still had problems sleeping at night. I don't believe that anymore. It's not, at some point it's just a thing that you gotta figure out how to overcome. For me, I switched to using a tarp shelter and listening to music and audiobooks and whatnot. Help me fall asleep. I'll typically do that for about 2 or 3 days, and then I'll get into a rhythm and everything just kind of clicks for me after that. But as far as the initial, just getting out there, I recommend easing into it. Schedule a backpacking trip with your friends. Go camping at a state campground where there's other people around and DNR's driving anywhere, and you can get a hot shower at night and, do that a couple times. Then go to a state campground by yourself. Turn it into a training exercise where, work on setting up and tearing down your tent or your shelter. Work on your fire setting skills, make on your, your wood carving or, your bear bag hanging, make a training exercise out of that. Then build on it after that. Get some friends, get some family members, tell them, and I'd be 100% honest with them. Be like, hey guys, I want to go hiking and backpacking, but I'm scared to be in the woods at night. And if they're really your friends, if they really want to support you, they will help you. Or, they won't, and you gotta find a local hiking group to go with. Make some friends with other people. And do that a couple times. Go out with, on an actual backpacking overnight, in a state forest, national forest, wherever. And then, after that, do that a couple times, and you should, after that, have a pretty good feel for it. And your first experience is gonna be rough. My gloves. Your first experience is gonna be rough. I recommend bringing a larger than normal larger than normal kit. Make sure you're bringing a tent. Make sure you're bringing wood for a good fire. Make sure, whatever comfort items you feel that you need, bring them. And after that, you should be able to ease your way into it. Or you won't, or you'll end up like me, and you gotta, take some melatonin, put on a good audiobook, listen to some Gary V or Markiplier or whatever your thing is, and ease your way into it. So I hope that helps some of you guys out there. It is what it is. But don't let that stop you from getting out and enjoying the outdoors. With more experience, you'll learn to overcome these things. And, Will Smith, I think, quote. It doesn't matter if you're afraid or not, just get it done, do it. You know, you want to go hike these trails, it's okay to be scared, it's okay to be uneasy, it's new. Just don't let it stop you. So, once again, hope that helps all of you. If you guys have any advice or any thoughts, you know, feel free to leave them in the comments. Like I said, this is kind of an impromptu thing. Appreciate y'all reaching out to me. So, have an awesome day. Talk to you later.